Monday, February 19. On this day, Spain will be the first to present its key statistics. Thus, at 11 a.m., this country will report on the trade balance, a report reflecting the difference between exports and imports of the country, as well as capital flows for a certain period of time. The impact of the indicator on the euro is ambiguous. It depends on the context of economic cycles and other indicators, for example, the dynamics of GDP. At 3:30 p.m., Canada will tell about the Industrial Product Price Index. The latter reflects the change in the value of basic goods sold by manufacturers in the state in the reporting month compared to the previous month. The calculations use the prices of manufacturers, not retailers. Growth of the index may favorably affect the Canadian dollar. Tuesday, February 20. Canada will reveal its Consumer Price Index by 3:30 p.m. Tuesday. It reflects the change in the cost of a fixed basket of goods and services in the reporting month. Compared to the previous month, from a consumer perspective, the index is calculated in comparison with the base period, in which its value is taken as 100. An increase in the value of the index may have a positive impact on the Canadian dollar. And at 11 p.m. financial players will be able to learn about the Producer Price Index in South Korea, which is a percentage change in the selling prices of goods by industrial enterprises. This index is considered as a leading indicator of consumer price inflation. The value of the indicator is higher than expected, which may indicate the strengthening of the South Korean won. Wednesday, February 21. In the middle of the week, you can expect to see Japan's trade balance by 1:50 a.m. It is calculated as the difference between the total volume of exports and imports in the reporting period. A positive value indicates a trade surplus, while a negative value indicates a trade deficit. The impact of the results of the trade balance report on the yen is ambiguous and depends on the linkage with a number of other economic indicators. And at 23:45 p.m., a similar indicator will be reported by New Zealand. Traditionally, a positive trade balance can favorably affect the New Zealand dollar. It is also known that a positive value indicates that the country exported more goods and services than it imported. Thursday, February 22. At 3 a.m., the Bank of Korea's interest rate decision will be released. It is made at meetings of the regulator's Monetary Policy Council and is published immediately afterward. The interest rate decision is among the most important economic events in South Korea. An increase in the indicator leads to an appreciation of the South Korean won, while a decrease leads to a depreciation. By 6 p.m., the United States will release information on the crude oil stock exchange. The increase in the amount of raw materials in warehouses in America indicates either a decrease in demand or an increase in production. This negatively affects the world oil quotations, but the price change is of a short-term nature. For the formation of a downtrend in the market, it is necessary that the number of oil reserves steadily increased for several weeks in a row. Friday, February 23. At 9 a.m., players will be able to analyze the gross domestic product figure in Germany. GDP traditionally reflects the change in value in monetary terms in the reporting quarter compared to the previous quarter. The data is adjusted for seasonal and calendar fluctuations. GDP growth may favorably affect the euro. Also at 11:30 a.m. will be known the IFO Germany business climate. The calculation is based on a sample of 7,000 monthly reports from companies in the manufacturing, construction, wholesale and retail sectors. Companies are surveyed on their current business situation and expectations for the next 6 months. A value higher than expected is considered favorable for the euro, while lower values are considered negative.